welcome back to Is Your Six Covered. Appreciate you showing up. And I got what I hope you guys would think is going to be a magnificent review of all of the out the front Microtech knives. So with that said, let's get started. So first off, I'd like to thank Microtech for giving me the opportunity, along with X-Ring. If you're not familiar with his channel, check him out. But we're doing the 25-year anniversary. Gotta say, 25 years they've been in business building knives, and they're building not just knives but really high quality knives. So we'll get started with basically the smallest to the largest knife today, and then in the corner here we'll switch it up so you guys can get an up close and personal video. So we'll start with the Exocet. So this is a money clip. This is set up and you can put it in your pocket, put some credit cards, whatever you want, go ahead and put it in there as well. But it is an out the front. We'll get started. This is a nice little double-edged blade at 1.98 inches in length. So we got that going for us. Overall length total is 5.60. And we got the CTS 204P is the blade steel as well. You're going to see that on most, if not all, of the blades here today, with one exception. But as of right now, they switched to all-American steel. So in every blade that you would get if you ordered it at this time, it is 3.0 ounces. So I hope you enjoy that with the 6061 T6 aluminum. So now, kind of the one of those cool knives that I think every person should own or at least have is the well, let's put it over here so you guys can take a look at it, get an idea of it. It's a UTX 70. So this thing is 2.42 inches long, the blade length, and the overall length is 5.95 inches, and it is 1.25 ounces in weight. So very light knife to have around. And we'll flip this over here so you guys can see the other side of this thing. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, we got the Dirac double edge. Now this one is a little bit different, and I'll go ahead and show you guys this. It's the Dirac double edge. I'm going to put it right here so you guys can enjoy the beauty of that knife. It is very cool. But you'll notice that the front of the blade, or not the front of the blade, but the way to fire this blade is definitely different than the ones that you've seen previously that are normally along this side. This is one of just a few that actually do that as well. You're going to notice also with the Microtech that those screws there are basically Microtech screws, so they're going to be a little bit different there. Now, the specs on this knife is 2.92 inches long. The overall length is 7.25, and the full weight of this thing is 2.37 ounces. So there's that side. We'll flip this over so you can see it. It's got a nice markings there with Microtech on the pocket clip, along with some other stuff as well. So you can take a look at it. You're going to see you're going to see some 7 holes in that blade, which I think really brings up the coolness factor, along with the two-tone blade as well. And of course, this one being a double edge just has a whole bunch of coolness to it. So moving on, let's move on to the next one. All right, we have, and this one is the Troodon. All right, so you're going to see that this is a Troodon. It is also a double edge. You're going to see that it's got, again, the cool factor, I call it, of the holes in the blade, which is always awesome. The window glass breaker on the, basically every knife we're going to show except for the h.a.l.o does have the glass breaker with a ball bearing on it. So that'll be kind of neat. But let's give you a little bit of specs, little specifications, where you got the blade length of 3.02, the overall length of 7.57, and a total weight of 2.8 ounces. And if you don't forget that all these are basically the same steel like we talked about, and these are all made of 6061 T6 aluminum. So as far as the body of the handle, show you the other side. You will see again another nice pocket clip. So let's move on to the next one. Now this one that I'm going to show you next is a little special, a little bit different. This is something you would have gotten at the USN gathering. So this would have been something if you picked it up. This has a special design on it, which was really neat. along with the Spartan Blade. So I will put this here. You can see the proprietary screws as well that Microtech uses, which is very cool, very neat to have. Again, the holes in the blade, very neat. But the specifications for that is 3.11 blade length and an overall length of 7.51. And we are looking at 3.1 ounces in weight. So these things are light, very light, easy to carry in your pocket. This one obviously has the GXI on there. And out the fronts, man. The out the fronts, definitely very cool. A lot of people enjoy them. They work well. We did testing. We did some demolition testing, basically, of these things. Put them through the rat race and beat the heck out of we did the Ultratech. And I tell you what, it held up well. There's a few other ones that we did. So make sure you get over and check those videos out. All right, so the Ultratech. This is probably the most sought after or most used, purchased, whatever you want to call it. There comes in different mini blades, but this one has a special factor for it, and this is the 25th anniversary one. So if you were at Blade Show in 2019, you would have seen something and been able to pick up this beauty. So this is the bayonet shaped blade, which is really cool. It is on both sides sharpened, so you have both cutting edges there. Has a special logo for it that you wouldn't normally see on the Ultratechs. Again, the belt clip in the back with Microtech. But with this one, you get a coin. So it's really cool. This is silver. This is 1 ounce of silver, and it's set up. It has the 25-year anniversary from Microtech, so very cool factor there. But with that, we got a 3.35 inch blade length, 8.36 inch overall length, and again, a very light knife, a 3.5 ounce beauty, one of my favorites to carry as well. So hope you guys got a chance to see that. This thing is razor sharp. Pretty much every knife that comes out of the Microtech, these are all hand done, guys. This is not just some business that is blasting these things out over and over and over. This is people that are building these things by hand, sharpening and all that good stuff. This is a USA product, and that's one of my favorite things about this knife as well. So moving on, the Big Brother. Now we talked about this one, right? This was a beautiful little knife, the Dirac, but now it's time for the big Dirac. So time to see this beautiful beast. This thing is very nice. You can see it's a little bit longer. It is a bigger blade, larger EDC style knife. Again, the action is not on the top. This one is the center of the body, which is really cool. This is the Dirac Delta DE. So double edge, beautiful knife again with the cool factor. I call it the cool factor of the holes in the middle of the blade. Very awesome. So let me flip this thing over and give you guys some specs on it. So the blade length is 3.79 inches with an overall length of 9.4. You got a full weight of this thing is 4.6 ounces, still very light. But that is it. That is the one that you may want someday as well, is these ones. Now we're going to move up a little bit in weight and blade length. We're going to get into some bigger stuff that I think you're going to definitely enjoy. Now this is an older version of it. This is a single edge blade. They make it in all sorts of different styles, different blades, but this is the one we have, and this is the one we're going to show you. So we got the Combat Troodon. So this Troodon, it comes in at 3.81 inches in blade length, so that's a pretty hefty blade. You're looking at overall length of 9.50 inches, and it's still light, guys. I'm telling you, carrying this thing 5.3 ounces, so it's still a light knife, easy to carry around, but it is definitely a lot bigger of a beast per se than the smaller ones that we've previously looked at. So there you go. There's the back side of that one. Now moving on to what I would call Big Brother. The reason why I say Big Brother is this next one is a big beast. and the beast in a good manner. Every knife that you saw from till now is going to have some type of pocket clip on it that you can put in your pocket. And but this one, the h.a.l.o, this is the h.a.l.o 6. Now this h.a.l.o 6 is a little bit different than the other ones, for the fact is that it only has one action, and that action is when you go ahead and push that button, you're going to end up with a very forceful blade. This thing's going to be a little bit more massive than the other ones, and I'll show you guys how to recycle that. But let me give you some specifications on it beforehand. We're looking at 4.44 inches of just blade length. We're looking at an overall length of 10.66 inches. So that's a small sword, and the weight of that thing is 5.36 ounces. Trying to remember all these numbers is tough. Okay, so with that said, let's show you guys how this works. So you're going to see that this is the button that actuates the blade. And then back here, you're going to see what appears to be a handle. One thing about this one over the other ones, guys, and I don't know if I'm getting this on screen. Let me switch back over to here. Is this one is set up where, oh, hold on one sec. All right, so you're going to see the signature series here. So this is basically not the first model. This is a kind of an upgrade to the regular h.a.l.o 6. This is a signature series. You're going to see a cool logo there. You're going to see a difference. These are bronze, like a bronze color, and you're going to see Tony Marfione's signature there as well. So this is a little bit different, but look at that. Boom. This is a massive blade. One thing cool about this blade is it is the Hellhound, and it's a little bit different. That's why you're going to see the Hellhound in this series with the signature series, because this is kind of a different blade that you're going to need to get in order to get that done. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you showing up. And make sure you get a chance, go over to Microtech's new YouTube channel. Get over there, subscribe, see great videos, see what's the latest and greatest coming out as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.